Hey, this is Old Analytics from the General's Online Staff team, and I want to give you a short overview about the last update, about the issues with the last update, a small look into the future, and the surrounding noises, let's call it like this, with the latest update. And yeah, why we handle things, how we handle things, why we release this update, and um, yeah, about address some community issues that come with it. Yeah, we released Easy Anti-Cheat, EAC. We did it for a good reason because I now show you we can be full transparent with this. We had our own anti-cheat in the last months, and we caught a lot of cheaters and banned them, and they always release new cheats, and whatever we come up with to prevent cheats or to detect cheats, they just ship around it like, yeah, we delayed them as good as we could for the last months and created a lot of work for them and a lot of frustration, but still there will always be bad actors and they will always create cheats and find workarounds for whatever we come up with. And this cat and mouse game, yeah, I show you the situation how it was in the last weeks now. So the screenshot here shows you this is a README PDF. So the guys getting professional, they're creating README files, and you can buy cheats, and you can get authorization to cheats for money per month and everything. So they did it kind of professional. And yeah, look at this. I got banned. What do I do? Delete credentials, do this, use VPN, boot game with the following steps, create a new hardware ID. So these guys know what we are doing to detect cheaters and to detect them in the future, like they cheated. Okay, we detected, we ban the account, and very shortly after, they will just create new accounts. And then we came with the next thing. We tried to identify them, and they know how we do this and ship around this. And yeah, just look at this. Yeah, he is license verified. So they had license that you can buy cheat license and everything. It's yeah. Use previous identity, generate new, delete. This is really, really, really. Yeah, I have more screenshots for you. Yeah, enemy stealth object now appear as yellow instead of render as normal units. How to install it, and you can see that they used Bing W32 DLL and injected code there, and yeah. Yeah, complete map hack, radar and shroud and stealth and minimaps, anti-screenshots. So they also know, like Generals Online takes random screenshots, so they detect when does this screenshot get taken, even if it's random. They just know, they detected, oh, okay, now it's a screenshot getting taken, and they uploaded some random screenshots to make it look like a normal one. They uploaded black screenshots or no screenshot at all. And yeah, so no matter what we came up with, first they didn't upload screenshots at all. Then we detected who's not uploading screenshots, checked like if we can see a pattern in it, and then they uploaded black screenshots and and shipped around this detection. And then we find out, okay, they're now uploading black ones, so we detect black screenshots. And then they started to upload random screenshots from previous games or whatever. So everything that we created to detect cheats, they chipped around this. They always find a loophole. And this is a never ending game. Yeah, zoom hack, sheet customization. It's you can see what's inside units container. Like here, look at this. You can see like uh, what units, how many missile defenders are in here. And this is for sure an advantage. So everybody who thinks it's just about making units visible, no, these guys have more, and they have more to come, and they will not stop. And it took us a lot of time. Where is my small script? Yeah. Um, we released EAC because the cheat problem would be a lot more worse compared to the old days with, let's say, Game Ranger or Radmin. You have to understand that the source code is not only open to developers, it is also open now to bad actors. And This makes it more easy for people to write cheats and customize cheats, and yeah, they can basically look into the game, make an own build, and cheat the hell out of this game. If we don't do this, if we wouldn't have done this work in the last months with our own anti-cheat, the game would become a shit show. You may have, I read like in the Discord, oh, two people cheated and now we have EAC. No, no, it's way, way more worse. Um, as I said, the source code is not only open for for developers, good people. It's also open for bad actors. And with this in mind, and the number of cheats that we saw, I mean, it's ridiculous. You just have to take a look on our ban page, how many people, how many accounts we banned. It's really, really, really bad. Like, look at this list. Look at this list. And every single one of these, yes, they get automatically detected, but you can see that the reviewer is like, let's say it's me, Old Analytics, but I don't ban him like blindly. I then tell the team like, hey, I found this guy. He did like this and this. Can somebody take a look? Or somebody gives a thumbs up. So somebody is verifying it. Like, okay, this is a cheat, and yeah, let's ban the hell out of him. Yeah. Um, it's also like sometimes then it's X64 and he's telling me, hey, look, I banned this guy, and or Ibra is the one who found it and telling us, and X64 is reviewing it. So this is basically, you have no idea. Every single case got reviewed by two Generals Online staff members. And you cannot imagine how many time this consumed. And I saw people making bullshit polls like, should the Generals Online team care for useless anti-cheat or unwanted anti-cheat, or what, however they described it, and instead care for the community or something like this? This is completely bullshit. Reading this is very, very hard to see because it is so much wrong in this. I told you now, every single time someone cheated, it needs to be reviewed by two staff members. Look at this list, how much work this takes up from our team. Look at it. It's a never ending list. And not only that, every time that a new cheat gets released, we need to look into the cheat, we decompile it, we see how do they do it, how can we prevent it, how can we detect it. And it took so much time away from our team, away from the development process, that the whole development process stalled out. We had no time anymore to find bug fixes, to release new features, and to solve problems and make progress with the connection and everything, because this issue was on the table. And it was, I mean, just look at the list and tell me it's two people cheating and we are overreacting. No, it needs to be done. This is only visible for you. The work behind is not visible. That's the issue that people don't understand. Basically, easy anti-cheat gives us the freedom to return to development. So everyone who asks for, oh, why do they do easy anti-cheat? They should do this or this or this. Yes, easy anti-cheat gives us the opportunity to go back to the thing that we actually want to do. Yeah, developing the platform and making progress with connection and the whole game. And we want this, yes, but it was not possible. And now I tell you one more thing. You saw that people injected code into the game to cheat. Who promised you that some bad actors in the future don't come and inject code to hack other people's computer or whatever, to make damage to the platform or to other players or whatever? Nobody has a guarantee. If you provide a platform like this, then you are responsible for the people who are playing there. You are responsible for the safety. And in the past, we had Revora, and they did a great job. They got hacked like half a year ago or something, and they took care of it and worked together with some officials from the government. And I don't know, it was a big progress, and they did a great job. And we don't want that people inject code into the platform, into the game, or to other people or whatever. So easy anti-cheat is not only about cheating, it's also about security for you yourself. And everyone who says this is bullshit that you release this, should take a minute to use his brain, see what people can do without easy anti-cheat. And yeah, if it's just this, if it's just cheating, you have no idea how bad it would be if we don't have done all this work to catch all these guys. It was so much time that got taken up with the cheaters, and easy anti-cheat is now giving us the time back to actually develop the game. Problems, how big is the issue? We saw a lot of people crashing, and a lot of people cannot start the game. And yeah, we released some hot fixes. We improved the situation. Most people are now able to play. And yeah, this is also, a lot of people claim like nobody's able to play anymore. I mean, we have 900 and I don't know 926 people online right now, and we had 1,800 yesterday. This is the same amount of players than before. Yes, there are people who have problems. Sure. Yes, there are issues that needs to get fixed. Sure, and we do so. We already released hot fixes, and we will take care that we get it more stable in the future. No problem. It's we have it on the list. We know what's causing some of the issues. We will address these issues, but people overdo the problems. We had 1,800 players before the Easy Anti-Cheat update and 1,800 yesterday. So the issue is not like everyone cannot play. It's some edge cases. Some have problems with antivirus blocking it. Some have problems with a very old game installation that had some outdated files and some edge cases. And one by one, we will fix these issues. We will make sure that people can play, but it's not like nobody can play. It's as I said, it was 1,800 yesterday, like before. And yeah, look at the number of people who are playing. Yeah, look at this list. So a big majority of the community is able to play. It is some edge cases, and we are really sorry for the people who cannot play at the moment because they face issues. We do our best to solve them, and the best is to make ticket at the command center and provide the log files, provide the general's online log. Without it, we cannot see or can find out what is the issue. So please provide the log files, and we will help you. We don't let you alone. We will fix the issues. Yeah, but the release of EAC was needed, and the issue is not that big as some people yeah, claim. It's really ridiculous what I saw, like nobody can play, and it's not true. Look at the list, everyone is playing. It's some edge cases. We know this. We don't want to say there is no problem. There is a problem. We know it. We will address these issues, fix them, and yeah, why is the situation how it is? People are not testing. That's the biggest issue. For 2 weeks or so, we ask people public, please, here's a big update coming. Please start it. Please test it once. And it was very easy. You just download the setup, you click install, installer, and you start. And some problems we found during this test, and we resolved those problems before we released EAC. But we saw the situation coming because there was very few people testing. And I also wrote this in the test build chat. We made a public channel where we asked people, please test, and we pinged everyone. And you know what people did? They said, hey, stop pinging me. You're going me on my nerves, or I don't want to get pinged. But nobody tested. And this exact same people who refused to spend 5 minutes to contribute are the people who scream the most and the loudest when issues raise up. So yeah, the community has it in its own hands. If we ask like, hey, come on, please help us start this test build for once before we release it, before we get it live, so we can fix these issues before we push the update. Yeah, but if people don't test and just hope that developers care for everything, we cannot test everything on our own. I have a computer, x64 has a computer. We can test with our computers, but we don't have every single hardware available on the planet. It's not possible for us. We need the community to contribute, and if people don't do this, yeah, we release something that is well tested by us but might not work for everyone. Community critiques, Why is it the right way? Yeah, so a lot of people said, "Oh, easy anti-cheat. We don't need this. We want connection fixes." Let's say it like this. We don't want the P2P system. They want everything, but no easy anti-cheat. I showed you now how big the issue really is, and I hope that you now maybe can understand. Okay, there is an issue, and the issue is maybe bigger than you thought yourself. But with Easy Anti-Cheat, there came a plugin system. I can show you real quick. Let's start this bad boy. And you click options, and you see here plugins. And you can, under plugins, you can now select Easy Anti-Cheat or General's Online Anti-Cheat plugin. And this plugin system opens us opportunities for the future to do other things, because with this plugin system we are able to do connection improvements. Now you think, how do you do this? We can not only load anti-cheat plugins, we can also load network plugins like Epic Online Service. And with Epic Online Service, it is possible to improve the connection a lot. I give you an example. If you have 8 players at the moment, 8 players, then player 1 has a connection to player 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this player has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 connections. And player 2 also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 connections. And every player has this. So you have now, for those who can do math, we have 8 players, everyone has 7 connections. We have 56 P2P connections in one game, in an 8-player match. And if only one of these 56 connections has a small issue, like package loss or whatever, everyone is suffering from it. The latency rises up. You get stutters, freezes, and all kind of lag you don't want. And with Epic Online Service, it is possible that you as a player are connected to Epic Online Service, and Epic Online Service will manage the traffic. And this for every player. So every player is just connected to Epic Online Service. Is this cool? We are able to reduce the number of connections, and this will be a big improvement for the whole game. So everybody who's screaming Easy Anti-Cheat release is shit, and you want connection improvements, is completely ignoring the fact that it's not only Easy Anti-Cheat. This is only what is visible to you, but in the background, in the code, we introduced the whole plugin system with this, and this opens the way for the future for further improvements, for exact these things that you ask for, exact the things that you want to see, connection improvements or whatever. Not only that, maybe in the future we can load like a streamer plugin, so Leggy can have his software as a plugin running, and maybe Dominator can have a streaming plugin, or General Zahel or whatever. So the plugin system is very cool for the future and opens up a lot of options for us to improve the game. And not only this, now just look into the future, because I think a lot of people just ignore the future. Um, let's say in 5 years from now, old analytics, I don't want to do Generals Online anymore. And X64 says, I've done my job, everything works, I shut down the server, I don't want anymore. And Ibra is not there anymore. And yeah, what then? Or let's just say Epic says Epic Online Service now costs money. Everyone needs to pay €5 per month, and we would not accept this for sure. Then with the plugin system, we have the option to switch to another service, maybe even create an own one, create an own plugin and an own network service, and just with the plugin, just load another plugin. For the future, you have to have in mind, we are doing this to preserve the game for you, for the community, for the future. We are not creating Generals Online for ourselves. Like, we want to see, like, I don't know, everybody is playing on our platform and we are kings or something like this. No, we want to preserve this game for the future, for you, and we want to make it able to also be possible to that the game can be played in the future if things go wrong, if Epic Online Service goes down, if we quit or whatever. And with the plugin system, you can maybe choose, like you do have here now, anti-cheat plugin, but like this you can choose Epic Online Service, or maybe Outpost Network plugin, or Super Hackers plugin, or whatever. So yeah, the release of this is very important for the future of this game, and I hope that now I explained it to you, that you get a better understanding of why we released this. Moderation. Why are names blocked? Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in a Discord server, a 0-hour Discord server. I just mentioned it, with people doing polls like, should the Generals Online team stop caring for bullshit? I don't know the exact wording anymore. And yeah, I said at least these people have the excuse of not having any knowledge what is going on in the background. I now explained it, why easy anti-cheat is not only important to handle cheaters, but also for the future, for connections update. And maybe these people now use their brain for 2 minutes and understand why this is important. And another thing that they raised up is like, oh, they are blocking names and they only do moderation. And oh, guys, for fuck's sake, how stupid can people be? So these people say it is a problem that we blocked names like Adolf Hitler. And I say you, with every honesty, you suck. You suck so hard. If you expect that the Generals Online team accept names like Adolf Hitler with a swastika to the left and the right, coming into the chat, posting Sieg Heil and death to all Jews and everything. If you for a second think that we would accept this, you suck so hard. We will never accept this. And I just give you an example now. Why is nobody doing it on game replays? Because these people know that they will get banned. We have good relationships with game replays. They are General's online partner, and I can promise you, if you register the name Adolf Hitler on game replays and open a topic like, I don't know, post racist shit, they will boot the hell out of you. And if you do this on the outpost, they will also do it. I can promise you that if Leggy would see people posting photos of Adolf Hitler and people spamming racist shit, he will boot you from the outpost, I'm very sure. And the same happens on Generals Online. We don't accept racism. Everyone is free to play on Generals Online. And I now show you, like, guys, this is ridiculous. So whoever is asking us to stop this is a complete idiot. Really, really, really. Yeah, it's a long list of players that got banned. No, this is not a ban list. Okay. Did I had it here? This is the ban list, yeah. Yeah. 6 million Jews, one ashtray. If anybody who watches this video right now think that we should accept things like this and not ban it, you are so wrong. The source code of Generals Online is public. If you want a Nazi server or whatever, have racism and everything, please download the server code, set up your own server, and you can do whatever you want. This here, we will never accept on Generals Online. We will never accept it on the command center outpost. You can go to Dominator and tell him, why can I not name myself Adolf Hitler and post shit like this? Dominator will also boot you from the command center. I can promise you. He's not interested in this shit. Racism is hate. It's toxic, and we won't accept this. It's not going to happen. And now I can tell you why we blocked these names, because people told false stories like we wouldn't care for the actual game, but only for moderation. In the past, it was like this. Somebody came on with the name Adolf Hitler, posted racist shit, and someone else said, hey, there is somebody called Adolf Hitler in the chat and he's posting racist shit. Can you look at it or whatever? And then we have to go into the log file, and then we search for the name, and then we see, oh, it's 100 messages that this player posted today, and then we have to get them all through and look where's the racist shit. This really dragged time away from development. What we did now with the block names is very simple. We just have a file on the server where we put in some names like Adolf Hitler, or from people that are involved in wars that are going on at the moment, like real conflicts, real world conflicts, like in the Middle East and everything, because this is always a very sensitive topic. And in the past, somebody then said, I don't know, fuck whole Lebanon or whatever, and then for sure everybody from Lebanon is not happy with it and says, I don't know, fuck whole Israel or whatever. So it was always heads to heads, and the whole server turned into shit within minutes. And then people called us and write us DMs. Can you come online? Can you solve it? Look, everyone is going crazy, and this is not looking good on Zahel stream because people are flaming each other's and calling each other's names and posting racist shit. This really cost us time. Right now, we just have a list where we put in some names, and that's it. The moderation time is zero. It is how it is. Some names are blocked. It's this really racist shit, and some names from people that are involved in a real time, real world conflicts, and that's it. The moderation time is zero, and I don't know where this miss comes from. Why people write such a bullshit, claiming public that we would only care for moderation instead for the game, while having no clue what our team actually does. They have no idea why we released easy anti-cheat. They have no idea why we blocked some names. They have no idea how many time it spent to manually review all cheats and review every Adolf Hitler case or whatever. Like the automation with easy anti-cheat and the block name, the moderation time is zero. It is really, I don't know why people claim this bullshit. These are full blown lies that get publicly posted on some Discord chats, and then people expect me to act like a clown and say, "Oh yeah, we don't care for the game and you're all right." No, this is not true. You tell untrue stories, and the worst shit, and I cannot say it different, was that somebody said Ibra should leave the development team because he is not professional, because he said what people are writing is not true. Are you insane? How much shit can somebody post without it being illegal? Oh, really? I say it very clearly. I will never accept that people tell false story about my team and post shit like this person should leave the team or this. No, they are all doing great work. It does not matter if it's the super hackers or the people on the Generals online team. Everyone tries his best to get this game into a condition for the in a good condition and preserve it for the future. And then some people that don't spend a single minute contributing to anything, they don't do anything. Instead of complaining, they have some completely untrue stories in minds, making false claims, and in the end telling developers to stop do what they are doing because they think we are moderating too much. And as I explained now, the moderation time is zero with the block names. It's just a list. It was like a text, like this file, I say blocked is Hitler, blocked is Al-Assad, blocked is Netanyahu, or whatever. I can just put in some racist names and some names from real conflicts, and that's it. You have this list done in 5 minutes. It does not drag time away from the development before, where we had to review everything on our own. This cost us time. This is really annoying. But yeah, I really, there were so much untrue stories, and I hope now I explained to you why we released easy anti-cheat, how was the cheating situation, why this is not only easy anti-cheat, why this is more, and why this is exactly what people ask for without them knowing what we are doing. Yeah, with the plugin system. And yeah, I hope that with the explanation, why is Easy Anti-Cheat released, why we need this plugin system, what does it open for the future, like the connection improvement. I hope that the community gets a better understanding of what we are doing. And I can only say once again, if you search for a server where you can have like widespread racism and everything, then you don't should not play on Generals Online. Yeah, then please play on Game Ranger. You can open a lobby with the name Guest Chamber. You can call yourself Joseph Goebbels and have fun there, but it's not allowed on Generals Online. It will never be, and it will never be on the Outpost, on the Command Center, on game replays. If you really want to have this community into this shit, then this is maybe not the right community for you, and you should search for another game, or at least play in your admin group and do whatever you do whatever you want, call yourself however you like to, but we don't accept racism on Generals Online, and we will never do. And the insults on our team is what really really make me mad. So guys, come on. Yeah, people try to create a platform for the whole community, and then people make polls like, should the Generals Online team stop this bullshit and care for the connection instead, without knowing that actually this is the first step for exactly what people ask for. Yeah, so my mom told me, like, if you don't know what you're talking about, you should not talk at all. Or yeah, so this would be my advice to these people. It is no problem if somebody in the community does not understand why we are releasing this. And people ask me, hey, why we release easy anti-cheat? I thought you banned so much cheater. Yes, we did, but I now showed you that the situation get worse and worse and worse over the weeks. And I explained it to them, and they have every right to ask this question, why are you doing this and this? My DM box is open, and you can always contact me or my team, and we are always very transparent with what we are doing, and we have no problem to take the time and explain to you why we do this or this is no problem. And everybody has the right to say, hey, I cannot play the game because I don't know, easy anti-cheat is crashing my game or whatever. No problem, please provide the log files, we look into it, we try to solve the situation for you, we try to help you. But if people come with false stories about my team and the work of my team, and in the end telling people from my team to please leave development, then this is the moment where I say, stop, this is enough, until here and not further. This is not acceptable. And yeah, have trust into the developers, have trust into the Super Hackers team, into the Generals Online team. These people know what they are doing, and you are playing an alpha version, a test version. And if you run into problems, yeah, it is how it is. We try to solve it, but it is an ongoing development process. And every time that we will do an update with a lot of changes, there will be some edge cases where you might crash until our work is done. And our work is not done in this year, and maybe not even next year. Let's see. Yeah, so we really try our best to solve the issues and provide the best service that we can. And yeah, please support us if you can with testing for us, reporting problems to us. But if you insult our team or whatever, people also insulted me, like, I don't know, every kind of bad words I got via DM. This is ridiculous. It shouldn't be like this. Let's say it like this. Okay, you now got an overview why Easy Anti-Cheat is released, why it's important for the future, and I hope you got a good update. And yeah, to everyone who's insulting my team, guys, watch the video, understand what's going on. I explained it to you now, and next time, please, please, please use the brain before posting. Thank you.